Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here, welcome back to another counter-side video. Right, today we'll be looking at the top 5 awakened units that I think is worth waiting for, and I think these are the ones that you should be saving for. Now, first things first, I am aware that there are more than just 5 awakened units currently released on Korea, right? So they have like about 8 or 10. I'm not sure about the exact amount, but it's a pretty considerate amount since the game has been out for about 2 years already, right there. Right, so what is awakened units? First of all, like some of you might be wondering. So right now in the game, we have a different variety of units in terms of the rarity. We have N, we have R, we have SR, we have SSR. So awakened units are one tier above the SSR. So they are like super strong. Most of them are very broken. They have insane skills, although their deployment cost can be quite high, right? Deployment cost, I think most of them has at least 6 deployment costs, which is like equal to what Titan has right now, which is crazy. I'm not sure if any of them have like 7 or 8, but it's pretty high up there. Now, is it worth saving for awakened units? Yes, it's worth saving for awakened units if you're a free-to-play. But the problem is, we don't know when the awakened units will come, right? So right now, we are aware that our banner is going to be slightly different, right? We are not getting what we were supposed to get. Like, we are not following the order in terms of how it is like in the KR server or the Taiwan server. So that's for sure. Does that mean that we are going to get awakened units sooner, or will we get them later? Now, no one knows. Now, how does the awakening banner works? Apparently, this is how it works. We're going to use something called the black tickets, alright? So these tickets are what is being used to summon the awakening class. You cannot use what we have right now, the blue ones. Those are only used for SR and SR etc, right? So in those banner, once the awakening banner comes, we'll have to use this special currency. Now, black tickets are freaking expensive, alright? I'm going to tell you guys in advance. Which is why, if you are a free-to-play, the best idea right now, the best way right now is to save for as much quartz as you can. Because spending quartz right now unnecessarily is going to hinder you in the progression in the future because of how strong the awakened units are. So black tickets ideally will cost about 2.7k diamonds for a pack of 220 tickets from the store. Now 220 tickets sounds like a lot, but that's only equivalent to 11 rolls. So each summon doesn't cost 1 ticket. Each summon costs 20 black tickets, which is crazy, alright? It's kind of gated as well because these tickets can only be bought once per week. If you are free to play, you can only buy them once per week, so you have to plan accordingly. And I sort of understand that it's gated. It's similar to how it works in Brave 9. If you guys watch my videos from Brave 9, we have like 5-star, we have like legend units in Brave 9. Legend units can only be purchased with ancient coins, and ancient coins, to skill up legend units, you need legend skill books, right, as opposed to the regular books. So it's sort of the same thing, and it's gated every month of how much you can get of those resources. So it benefits players that plays for long for sure. Now, let's say that your luck is super bad. How many summons will it take for you to PT, right? It's the same thing, 150 times in order to PT. But the cool thing about the Awakened banner is the PT transfers across banners for the Awakening unit banners, but not for the normal one. Alright, for the normal one, let's say right now we have Young Harim. If you didn't get her, for example, the PT doesn't carry over to the next banner. Alright, once her banner goes away, it starts back from 0 or whatever. Alright, so keep that in mind. It only applies to the Awakened banners. Now, with that being said, let's talk about my favorite 5 characters that I think are worth saving for that are awakened. Now, first things first, I would say that the priority. Alright, this is pretty much like a set standard. Now YUBIN awakened version is going to be insanely broken. Now, he is probably one of the strongest like awakened units in Korea right now. As I've mentioned earlier, getting awakened units is not easy, especially if you are free to play. Now, I'm not sure for whales or dolphins there will be options to buy packages and stuff. I'm pretty sure there will be, but my god, now YUBIN, you'll have to save for this guy. This guy is insanely good, he's insanely strong, he's insanely powerful. He's like the god of PvP right now. Let's just imagine if Esterosa were to combine with Titan. Yes, that's how strong this guy is. Alright, I'm not sure if that's an over-exaggeration, maybe it's a bit, but now YUBIN is really strong. Alright, so he has insanely cool skills. He has sort of like that wings surrounding him, which I really like actually. It gives him that cool vibe to it. And also he's a defender class. So definitely something to look out for. If you can only pick one defender unit, I'm gonna say for now, say for YUBIN if you can. Now the second one that I would prioritize is probably going to be Awakened Seoyun. Now I know she's not going to be here for a while, which is why I feel like it's wise to go all in on YUBIN, and then the next Awakened unit that you save for would be her instead. Now why Seoyun? Because she is insanely good, she's insanely strong, she's right up there with YUBIN in terms of the strongest Awakened units right now, right? So the thing is, she's not available yet in Taiwan server as far as I am concerned. She's already out in Korea server though. So she's just very good. If you guys can only save for 1 or 2 units for Awakened units, considering how costly they are, these are the top two in my opinion that you want to go for sure. Alright, so now let's talk about the 3 others. And it's quite hard to pick just 3. My favorite out of all the Awakened units list would be Replacer Queen. Now, Replacer Queen, you might have seen her before, alright, in the, what do you call it, story, right? And she's there appearing with Replacer King. I mean, I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but if you guys skip the story, you guys want to go back and watch that because the story is really awesome. Alright, Replacer Queen is insane. Alright, so I would say out of the entire Replacer Syndicate class, right? We have like Replacer Knight, Replacer Bishop. I think those 2 aren't really Awakened units, but Replacer Queen, for sure she is. She's really strong, and she's a sniper class as well. I would say save for her if you can. Replacer King is good, but I think he's more niche compared to someone like Replacer Queen. So I'm gonna say for most players, if you want something like a more versatile unit, go for Replacer instead, right? And then, I would say the 4th on the list, I'm gonna lean towards Awakened Yumina. Alright, she's the main protagonist of the story. Why not, right? So Yumina is pretty cool. Right now, I think some of you might have built the regular SR Yumina. I don't really recommend that. Just wait for the Awakened version to come. It's using a different... I mean, you have to pull for Awakened Yumina, right? That's the thing. I will still prioritize going for YUBIN and the Awakened Seoyun, which will come way later. But most likely Awakened Yumina will come first. But if you guys do not have enough resources, just save for the time being. Like, don't try to go all in because... Remember, the Awakened currency are really expensive. But Awakened Yumina, she looks really cool, and she's using like a sword. And I really love her design right here. She looks like a totally different person, different character. And the 5th one on the list, in my opinion, I would say, of course, some of you might disagree, but hey, Awakened Hilde, in my opinion, she is going to be one of the top picks. There's not much SSR defenders if you look at the list. Like, we still don't have any good SSR defenders yet, except for Stronghold. Guys, if you guys have been building Stronghold, stop it, because Stronghold will actually be farmable in the future, alright? Yeah, talking about SSRs, right? Something that you guys need to know. There's not many good SSRs that will come. There will be some defender class that will come later. Not many like are strong and solid enough, which is why once Lee Somi comes, I hope that she will be able to at least tank Estarossa for a bit. But Hilde, the Awakened version of her, man, she is just so cool. Her skill allows her to dash around the map, which is crazy, alright? Dragon Buster or something, which is just insanely cool. I would say I'm gonna wait for her. I'm gonna save for her, and I would say she's my top pick for sure in the top 5. Alright guys, so these are my top 5 picks for the Awakened units. Let me know what you guys think. Hey, if you guys agree or disagree, it's fine. Let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear what are your top 5 picks for the Awakened units. Alright, so as always, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and yeah, maybe I'll do a top 5 for SSR versions as well. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.